Hey, what's going on, guys? Aldesha here, and today I want to talk about the Playmobil Scooby-Doo set, play set, if you want to call it that. 3 figures included. Um, the generic villain slash ghost, Scooby-Doo, obviously, and Shaggy. And I've always admired Playmobil from afar. I don't really collect Playmobil, but I do appreciate the aesthetic value that the packaging provides. And very much like Legos, they put a lot of effort into the packaging and the pictures that you see on the packaging, and with lighting and special effects and things like that. And it always appealed to me, and I do like the play sets and things like that. And I compare my appreciation to Playmobil to my appreciation between Hot Wheels and Matchbox. Hot Wheels more polished, more streamlined, more rock and roll, and the Playmobil, a little bit, to me, a little bit slower paced, but still fantastic play sets, things like that. And like I said, I don't collect Playmobil that per se. The only other piece I have is this Rover right here. I got on discount at Walmart, and it's got some incredible play value with it. The front wheels turn, you can steer it wherever you want to go. The the captain or the pilot is removable, and you've got some gems and a baton in the forward trunk right there compartment. And this, I like it because the wheels are squishy. They're not just hard plastic. I don't know if that really shows up too well, but I mean it turns. It's got a gun on the back. It's got an antenna. A lot of detail on the driver's outfit like that. Like I said, it is removable. He's got a gun right there. And I think I paid just about right around $10 for this when it was on clearance at Walmart. And there are a few figures or pieces that I do want from Playmobil that aren't on clearance at the moment. But I'm going to wait, hold my breath, and see if they do go on clearance eventually. Especially the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine, where you get all the figures from the cartoon, all the characters, Freddy, Velma, Shaggy, Scooby, all those guys. And before I get into the figures themselves, I'll go over the instruction manual right here. And they kind of give a description of Scooby-Doo in 4 different languages: German, English, Portuguese, and French, I believe, right there. And this is the play set I kind of want. It's about $30 right now before discount. Hopefully it goes on clearance at some point in the future, and I'm lucky enough to grab one of those. And this is the actual box right there. And had I known these were, I didn't pay attention, but I was collecting minifig bags, random bags of Harry Potter Legos back in the day, or a couple years ago. And had I known or paid attention to that, the fact that these were the Scooby-Doo villains, I would have definitely grabbed these. So I definitely want those now that I can't find them, obviously. So the instructions are right here. How to put Scooby-Doo's collar together, the villain, the ghost, how to put Scooby on the stand, how to put the hamburger together, and the stickers that go on the Scooby snacks, and the it's not really a laptop, but it's a display that shows ghosts and the vitals. It's kind of like the screen of a laptop without the laptop body right there. And I'll get to this part right after a while. It tells you how to hook it up. You tie a knot on this end, you put that piece on there, you tie a knot on this end so they don't come sliding off. But they don't really tell you what this is for. And I'm not sure what it is exactly. And it's not on the box. It's not anywhere on the description right there whatsoever. Everything else is pretty much, you can't really see Shaggy's other hand where he was holding the hamburger. But Scooby's holding the flashlight, things like that. And we'll get to the first character, the ghost. And this is the ghost. They make him look like he has his hands raised, but as you know, Playmobil figures have fixed arms. They can't bend or put their arms up in this at an angle like this. So you can take the cap off there, and you can see the villain right there. And it's kind of cool because he just pops in to the back right there, so you can pop him out. Maybe. It's not going to cooperate with me now. There we go. And he just slides out the back. Just like that. And it's just a generic villain. Looks like he's got a kung fu gi on, showing his chest hair, which I didn't notice until just now. But he's got the villainous mustache right there. And like I said, his arms go up and down, but they don't go side to side and out at an angle, so they have to preform this ghost sheet, whatever you want to call it, so the hands look like they're up at an angle like that. So that's him back there. And this stands on its own, so you don't have to worry about positioning his legs to support the costume. And I'll put the I'll just set that on right there. So the next figure would be Shaggy, my bad. And this is the hamburger that Shaggy or Scooby could hold. And that's the place right there where his hand would go. So I'll put that back on his hand. And his legs bend up like that, but they don't bend at the knee. So you can pose him a little bit. He's got the little scruffy goatee right there that Shaggy always had. And here's that ghost thing. I don't know if it'll focus. Maybe not. But it's got a little decal of a ghost on there. I guess you can see it right there. Like the Ghost of Idols signs or whatever. And the best piece of the group is a very good likeness of Scooby-Doo himself. And I've got him holding the Scooby Snacks and the flashlight. And his dog collar. It's actually got a little groove right there. So the pendant emblem will stay in one spot. It won't go sliding around. And he comes with a base right there. But you don't really need the base if you want to provide him with a more surprised look. You can put him back on his tail. And he'll stand there like that. And I wouldn't say this is necessarily a play. Has a lot of play value. More display value. Because, how many times can you sneak up on the ghost, ooh, like this, and take his hat off and like, oh, Mr. Rogers or whatever, Mr. Old Man Johnson. So I think it'd be a better display piece if, like, however you want to position him with the ghost sheet on and things like that. But very spot on Scooby-Doo likeness. His head does bend back and forth. His paws do have the groove in it, so you can hold the Scooby Snacks or the flashlight or whatever. His tail spins side to side, and his legs move up and down. So you can position him however you want, but he does rest back on his tail. So for that more surprised look right there. So yeah, I got this for roughly $5 on clearance at Walmart, which is not a bad deal. I don't really have any place to display them. I guess I'll have to find a spot, maybe behind the laptop back here. But that's getting kind of crowded too. So I'll make room. I'll get rid of those fireworks, and I think I'll put Scooby-Doo and the gang right there. So yeah, that's it for the Scooby-Doo 3 figure playset. It also comes with a catalog, a miniature catalog of all the current 2020, I know that's last year, play sets and figures and things like that. And one thing they did include that it's not mentioned on the box anywhere are stickers of Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, and the Ghost, but they don't have any wording on them or anything like that, not even on the back. Well, aside from Playmobil. So I'm gonna save those in a binder for somewhere. Maybe put them on the laptop somewhere, maybe on the back right here. But here's that leash kind of thing I was talking about, and I'm not exactly sure what it's for. This one can connect to, I guess, somebody's arm maybe, but this one would go in somebody's hand like it's a leash for like Scooby, but it doesn't really have a place to put it on him. There's not really a spot on Scooby that is this size right here. So I'm not exactly sure. This will fit in Shaggy's hand. Sorry for the focus issues. But yeah, and they don't explain what it is. They just explain how to put it together in the instruction manual. So if you guys know what this is it a leash? Is it something to catch the bad guy? I'm not sure. It's just a piece of string with two plastic pieces on it. one you can hold, a figure can hold in his hand, and maybe you can put this other one on the figure that you're trying to hold. So yeah, if anybody knows what this is, if anybody collects Playmobil and knows what that piece is, please let me know. And other than that, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Later.